Hello, welcome back. Today we are simplifying one of the most confusing topics in SQL, which is SQL joins. So you guys must be wondered when to use all the joins. Well, you are in the right place. I'll walk you through each one visually with Venn diagrams and then show you real life example to make it stick. So grab your coffee and open up your code editor and let's master SQL joins together. So let's get started. So first of all, we'll see how the inner join works. So as you can see on your screen, we can see the inner join Venn diagram. This Venn diagram will be useful for you. It will be useful for better understanding. So what happened in inner join is, so let's start that inner join. So first of all, you need two tables, employee and department. I'll post the queries how to create that table in the description box. You can copy paste in your SQL editor and create the tables. So inner join gives us the related and matching data that is available in both the tables. So in our case, the department ID column in the employee tables matches with the ID column in the department table, right? Oh, you won't understand now. Let's just run this query. So we can see I have created two tables in Postgres database. Here I have tables. So first of all, you just need to right click on the tables tab and then the last option, query tool. You can see the query tool. It will look like this. If you want to see how our tables look, I'll just show you. Just a second. Select asterisk from employees. So this is what my table is: employee ID, name and department ID. And the second table, select asterisk from departments. And this is what our department table looks like. So on this table, on the both the table, we have to implement inner join. So when we implement the inner joins, it will give us the related and matching data which is available in both the tables, right? So for that purpose, we need to check both the tables. We have in department table we have ID, department name, and in employee table we have name, ID, and department. So let's run this inner join query. I'll just write select what I want, employee ID. Okay, then employee ID. I just need to remember the column names. Just a second. Employee ID, name and department. Okay, employee ID. Why am I typing this E? Because E, we can use this as alias. Okay, alias, I have previously explained this topic. You can search the alias video in my channel. Okay, then name, I want name also, and from department I want department name. D dot department's name from employees E. Then inner join departments D. Okay, on E, which is alias of employees table, department ID equal to D dot ID. We have department ID in our employee table, you can see, and we have ID table in ID column in department table. So now we'll run this query. Ta-da! we got the result. So what we were doing is we wanted employee ID, employee name, and department name, right, from employee table. And inner join means what table and from which table we have to inner join the employee table. What's department table? Okay, and on department ID which was there in the employee table, and the ID which is there in the in the employee table. Okay, so we have employee ID, name, and the department name. So this is what our table looks like. Now the next is left join. Okay, so what does left join actually do? Let's see. So it's basically gives idea when you see the name. Left join gives me all the data from the left table, which is employees. If the employees is linked to the department via department ID, as we have done in this example of inner join, then it also shows the department name. If not, then department name just shows as null, but the employee still appears in the output. This is what happened in the left join. So we'll see by running the left joins query. Okay, so we'll clear this. Select e dot employee ID, comma e dot name, comma d dot, we want department name, right? Department name from employees E. Then left join departments D on like which column or which column of the table? E dot department ID equals to D dot ID. Now let's see what will be the output. So as I have mentioned, if the department name is not mentioned or not found by the query, it will show as the null, and still employee's name will be there. Means the left table or the data will still remain same, and the matching values of the right table will add to that table, which happens in the left join. Okay, so basically left join remains the table of the left side and add the values of the right side table. Okay, then next is right join narration. So right join shows me all the data from the right table. Okay, which is in our case we'll see department table. It tries to match with the department with the employee table using the department ID which was there in the department's table. If there is an employee linked to that department, we will see the employee's details. But even if there is no matching employee, the department will still shows up in the output, as it's just same like left join. But here what happened, the employee name was there and the department names which was not mentioned, it has shown us the null value though. So it will happen same in the right join, but department name will be there. But if it is not linked to the any employee name, it will shows us as null. So basically it focuses on the right table completely and brings the left table data only when a match is found. Okay, so we'll run the query of the right join. We'll see that. Select, we want this data, right? So we'll just simply copy paste it. Okay, from employees right join departments D on E dot department ID equals to D dot ID, and then semicolon to end the statement. And see, this is what I was saying. It will completely focus on the department table, and in the name, if the employee is not present, it will give us null values. Now we'll move to the next join, which is full outer join. Now let's talk about full outer join. So what this join does is it combines the result of both left and the right join. It shows all the data from both the table, whether they match or not. For example, if there is an employee who belongs to a department, we'll see both the employees and department name together. That's a match. But even if an employee doesn't belong to any department, still that employee will show up in the result. Just that the department name will be null. Similarly, if there is any department which has no employee assigned to it, it will show up and the employee fields will be null. So in short, we don't lose any data. We get matches. Employee without department, departments without employees. This is helpful when you want to see the complete picture of what's missing or and what's connected between the two tables. And yes, just like earlier, we are joining using the common column, department ID from employees and ID from the department. So let's run this query. I'll just remove this, select E dot, I have copied, right? Okay, what happened? I guess I need to write it. Employee name D dot department name from employees E and full outer join departments D on the common column from employee ID and the common column from the department. E dot department ID equals to D dot ID. So now we'll run this query. So yeah, we got the table. See, this is what employee ID is null, which is not mentioned in the department. Means in the marketing department there is no employee, so it is showing as null. And Charlie and Eves has no department, so the department name is null. So guys, this was the join scenario, and it was complete visual and practical guide on SQL joins. We covered inner join, left join, right join, and full outer join. There are some of the most important. These are some of the most important in SQL. Not only from interview point of view, but also when working on real world database. I hope the Venn diagrams help you to visualize the concepts better, and the queries we ran made the logic crystal clear. So there is a quick tip for you. If you ever get confused, just remember inner joint only matching data, left join all from left match from right, right join all from right match from left, full outer join all from both match whenever possible, wherever possible. Want to practice this more? I have linked the table creation and the sample data in the video description. You can copy paste it and try out different combination on your own. If you found this helpful, do give the video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel Code M. For more beginner friendly coding tutorials and database concepts, drop a comment if you have any doubt and suggestions for the next topic. I'm always listening. Until next time, keep learning and keep coding. Thank you so much.